Okay, hello and welcome back to Dark Souls. I'm gonna pick up a couple more items that I left before I go on my little death run, as it were. A death run of death. I've got a couple of items in this area, mostly. There's another one over there on the bridge. 2, 3. I think that most of the items are actually over there. This is the minority of items. I said mostly, prematurely. I prematured my mostly. And I think that I can get all of the item gathering done in this episode. Good, by episode 5 we'll be done gathering the random garbage that we will not use at any point in the game. Great. Well, I mean, one of the items over there is pretty useful. And I mean, all these little souls, we'll use those. We'll use those for soul purposes. You know, I told you what they're used for in the last episode, and if you haven't seen the last episode, there's a 5 in the title. Come on, guy. Go watch the first one. What? You're drunk. Get out of here, Larry. Larry's my computer's name. And yeah, here are some goons. These guys have gone hollow. And they die pretty quickly. 2 hits. You'd have to be an idiot to die right here. And in case you haven't seen Rage Quit, people have died right here. You should go watch Rooster Teeth. Their stuff's pretty funny. Most of it. I mean, the X-Ray and Vav cartoon I wasn't a fan of. Just the humor didn't make me laugh at any point. It was mostly just references. But other than that, I mean, other than criticizing someone else's work when I couldn't make anything anywhere near that quality or anywhere near that funny, other than that, I think that, yeah, they're pretty good. Okay, and a 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2, 3. Hey-ya! Yeah, at this point I could have probably died. And I would have lost all 500 of the souls that I have on me, in my pocket. That would have been disappointing. That is a ring of sacrifice, because... I'm telling you, because I just went through it too quick. And if I die, I will not lose anything if I'm wearing that special ring. So the effects of death are none, if I'm wearing that special ring. But I'm not wearing the special ring, and I will not wear it, until perhaps I have a lot of valuables on my corpse and I don't think I'll make it back to the bonfire in time. That's pretty much the only reason that I would use it. Or if I want to kill myself and not lose anything, that'd be good too. And then I think after this episode will be a whole episode of item descriptions. Won't that be fun? Oh, well, the mouse is gone and returned to his kingdom, which is in the future. I'm playing Dark Souls 2 after this. Yeah, I'm gonna play them consecutively. I don't think I'll be the first to do that, but I will be one people that did that. And that was a long pause to give me a moment to reflect and think about this tree. And that tree. That's not a tree, that's a branch of a tree. A freaking huge tree. And I think it's time to begin one of... Oh, wait. I want to see if I can level up first. I was going to try to begin a death run. Whew. Good thing I don't have to make any Oh. Oh. Okay. Well, these 500 souls, it was nice knowing them. But they're going to go now. Say goodbye, souls. I'll never see you again, because I'm very likely to die. Oh, wait. I should set up my homeward bone. Here, there's a quick select of items. Yeah, press down on the D-pad and I can get to my quick select. But right now I've only got the homeward bone in mind and the Estus flask. Because those are the only ones that'll be used to me right now. And I picked up that item, thereby decreasing my risk of death by a tiny margin. So we're going to collect some items that are in this graveyard that I want to get just before we go out and into the world. Just a couple of things. Oh boy, good thing I practiced pronouncing that in my first run-through. That round shield I got, the name of it. Because that was a doozy first time through. And I don't even think I'm pronouncing it right to begin with. But we will see. And if I remember the pronunciation by the time I've got to talk about it, that's a giant skeleton, and that thing will kill me in one hit. I'm talking really fast because I'm a tiny bit worried. And there's a Zweihander, and there are those binoculars I was talking about in the first episode. Let's just grab them. Grab them and go. Yes, I'm still alive. Whew. Alright. So I'm probably going to get through this whole beginning thing without any of the deaths. So I may even get through most of the beginning of the game without any deaths. I'm at least fairly certain that I can make it up to the first Bell of Awakening without dying. I don't know that for sure, and I'm not going to make a bet on it. But if I do, I'll be proud of myself. I'll talk about that crow in the next episode, but for now, I've got to go to a crazy little place called the New Londo Ruin. Because I'm losing time. Time's ticking. Hey, lady, I'm gonna talk to you in a bit. There was a lady in that hole, in case you didn't see the hole, lady. Ha ha ha. That joke was great. Thanks, me. You're welcome. And who built this? This whole thing? This seems to be a medieval setting. What's this elevator doing here, other than convenience of level design? So here is... Come on. Okay, it's gonna be a minute. I was waiting for the title card of the area. Oh, Goggles, you've got a great destiny ahead of you indeed. A great destiny. And these these guys won't attack you. New Londo Ruins! Yay! Ah, freaking bit late on that one. But yeah, these hollows will not attack me. They are not hostile. There's a guy to talk to down there. I think I might just stop by and talk to him in the next episode. You know, talking, reading all the item descriptions, wrapping stuff up. I got all that to do, so I might as well just stop by this little guy down here. But first, let's see if there's an item. Nope, there's no item. There's a guy there. You will see him. Don't you worry. Don't worry your pretty little head. You will see that man. That man, indeed, you will see. Oh, don't forget this item. There's an S-Dock in another game I've been playing called Pillars of Eternity. It's a great game. It's made by the same people who made Planescape Torment. And if you've never heard of either of these games, you should play them. You should play them both. The people who made those games are excellent writers. They're excellent at just making games. They're pretty good. If you like CRPGs, that is. If you're not a fan of CRPGs, you should still send money to the people who made Pillars of Eternity, because they are good people and they make good games. Yeah, okay, I think that's it. And don't send money to EA, because they are evil, and they make no games. They're just a publisher. And I hope that the splashing isn't too loud that you can't hear my voice, but there are a couple ghosts, and I can't fight ghosts. Narrowly escaped death twice. And there's humanity, there's a description. I'm not going to read it right now, I won't have time. Or maybe I do have time, you never know with these loading cutscenes. Well, not loading cutscenes, but, you know, loading screens, rather. That's a large ember. I have... Okay, this is a large magic ember. Okay. We're back at the Firelink Shrine, and I think we've got time to talk to this lady. Now, an item I picked up, you may have noticed, the Firekeeper Soul, allows me to reinforce the Estus Flask, which makes it more powerful, which makes it restore more health when I drink out of it. Ah, thank you. So now it is the Estus Flask +1. And now I have a whole 50 seconds left on my timer, in which I will kill some goons. So how are you doing today? Put it in the comments. I may read it, if there's anyone out there. Is there anyone out there? Am I the only one left? Hello? Hello? Okay, here's a guy. He's mildly competent. Oh, nope. Okay. There's no challenge in the beginning area. None at all. For people who are experienced playing this game, or just... Because the mechanics in this game take a bit of getting used to. They're a bit slow, clunky. And now, the episode's over. All out of time. See you next time on Dark Souls.